everyone, welcome back. If this is your first time here, welcome to my channel. My name is Nakisha Crochet, and this is Lollipop's Lounge, here to sweeten your Mondays. So thanks for tuning in. My mission is to encourage and inspire those who are looking to be inspired. So now that you're here, you might as well sit back, kick your shoes off, and let's get into today's subject. So, as y'all can probably tell, I've been going for a little while. It's been a year since I put out my first episode, so I figured it'd be the perfect time to bring back Lollipop's Lounge, okay? So, I've settled where I am. I have a home. I'm still kind of putting it together, but as you see, I have a little background going, so, you know, I'm excited. I'm just excited to be back. I'm excited to be talking with you guys. I'm excited to inspire. So, enough about me. Enough about that. Let's talk about today's subject. Today's subject is learning to love again. So, as y'all already know, I have been gone for a little while, and during that time I met someone that is actually reminding me how to love again. And for a long time I've prayed for God to send me someone that's willing to be patient with me, willing to go through the journey and grow and learn with me. Of course, I had to go through some things by myself in order to elevate to the version of myself that I am now. But now in this new season, I've just been praying for a partner, essentially. And I recently met someone that is challenging me in good ways, some not so good ways, but in a way, it's all for the greater good. Because essentially I'm realizing that this newfound love in my life has the potential to blossom, right? Blossom into what I've been searching for my entire life. My home, my peace, right? So yeah. I realized recently through conversation and just some of my own thoughts that I had an epiphany, I guess you could say. It's like I realized a lot of the trauma that I have been experiencing through life hasn't really gone anywhere when it comes to relationships. I've worked on myself. I've invested in myself. I have plans for my future. I feel like I manifest. I do all the things. Like I work on myself physically. I journal. I went to therapy, like a few times. So it's just like, okay, I thought I was fixed. Not fixed, but like a little like better. Right? But really, all of that trauma was still with me, because in this new relationship, I'm realizing that I'm not with him anymore. That toxic partner that I was with before. Now I'm with a partner that listens and acts accordingly whenever I express to him how I feel, as compared to in my past where it seemed like I would express myself and nothing would change. In fact, it would seem like things would get worse just because I had an opinion about the way that I was being loved. And I've always been the type of person to speak up whenever it came to how I feel like I'm being treated. But also, this relationship is teaching me that I have to consider how I treat someone else. And not in a just a stereotypical way of cooking, cleaning, loving, going on dates and stuff like that, but how do I talk to this man, right? Am I patient? Am I emotionally available? Am I aware in the moments where he may need time to himself? And learning that I wasn't as evolved as I thought I was a shock to me, really, because of course, like with the ego that I have, I just thought that, you know, it was the other person this whole time, but really and truly I need to lock in too, right? So again, I just wanted to come on here and give you guys a little bit of inspiration, just because you feel like the person that you're with may not be listening or paying attention to you. I feel like it's important to also pay attention to how you're delivering it, right? Because everybody's different. Some people you have to talk real sweet to them. Some people you can fuss at them. Some people they just know. You don't have to say anything at all because they just know, right? It's all based on your own experience and your perspective on life, and also the culture you come from, and as well as how you're raised. Some of these people, child, be like, who raised you? Like, I know your mama would not be proud of the way you sit here acting. But again, I'm kind of going on a little tangent, but I say all of that to just say that I had to realize that now I'm safe. Now I'm not in that past toxic relationship anymore. And that gets me into my first key point. So now that I'm safe, I have the ability to look in the mirror more and see what I need to fix and how I can hold myself more accountable. Now that I'm safe to express myself. I'm safe to care and worry more so about what my needs are, instead of putting all of my energy into my spouse and making sure that they're well taken care of. I'm safe to take care of myself, right? Because a lot of times as women, we extend ourselves to our parents, to our friends, to our man, to our children, to everyone outside of ourselves. And a lot of times we're taught to take care of everyone around us, but who sits down a woman and really is like, this is how you're supposed to treat yourself. This is how you take care of yourself. Now I'm not going to say that I didn't have women in my life that guided me, because I definitely had that. But at the same time, in the patriarchal society that we live in, a lot of the things that women fixate themselves over are surrounded by men, at least in that generation. So with me being the woman that I am, it's like, yeah, I love my man and I want to make sure they're taken care of, but I also need to make sure I'm taken care of. And I just feel like in this new season, I'm safe to do that. And not just in my relationship, but just in my life in general. Like, I have put myself in a position to where I'm safe. And God has put me in this position to where I'm safe. And I feel safe. But my nervous system has not yet gotten the message. So my nervous system still thinks, oh, just because of like a minor inconvenience or a minor situation, I'm back in that toxic love affair that I was in. And like, my man had to really sit down and tell me, like, girl, you've even said that I'm not like your ex. So stop treating me like that. Stop putting that on me. Stop making me carry those burdens. And when he said it to me like that, it clicked. Like, okay, you right. Let me chill, because I'm safe. I'm good. Life's good. The water is fine. The water is fine. Okay. And that brings me into my second key point today of being more open and receptive to love. Because the society we live in, especially in our community, there's a lot about relationships online, and so many people have so many different perspectives. Honestly, I used to subscribe to a lot of it, but at the same time I didn't, because I've never been the type of woman that needed a man to pay my bills. I've never been the type of woman that needed a man to buy me anything. It's nice when it happens, but I've never needed that. So for a long time I was like, oh yeah, I'm strong, black, independent woman, don't need no man to pay my bills. But the older I get, I guess I'm just like, yeah, I don't like a man to pay these bills. I like a partner to build with. Like, it's not just about the bills, but you know the gist. You get the gist of what I'm saying. Like, just being open and receptive to somebody taking some of that weight off my shoulders that I complain so much about. Just even that. Just the reassurance of having somebody that's like, I got you. You can chill. You go take care of what you need to take care of that's important to you right now, because the weight of the world is on my shoulders today. You held it yesterday. Let me hold it for you today. Just the consideration of my needs alone being met is really all I've been looking for. Just somebody that can consider me and my feelings, because I'm very nurturing. I'm very like, I will pour, almost over pour into a person to the point where they can't even take it. So with this newfound love that I have, even just the way he communicates with me, I love, because he can sit here and tell me, he'll see me like moving around and doing too much, and he'll even be like, babe, come sit with me, like, just come chill, you know, let's watch a movie, let's do something to ease your mind instead of allowing me to just be all over the place like I do. And I'm allowing love in my life more. I'm getting comfortable with relaxing. I'm getting comfortable with somebody else taking on those things. Like, obviously can't nobody do it like me. If you want something done, the best way to get it done is to do it yourself. But sometimes it's okay to let somebody half-ass do it. As long as it's done. Okay? As long as it gets done. Even if it is a little, then I could do it a little better. It's just the fact that somebody else can do it for me. Because I can't carry all that weight all the time. Because I have other things and other higher heights to reach. And I can't be worried about the little minuscule things, or the things that don't matter as much, or the things that somebody else can take care of for me. Like, just learning that I can focus more so on myself and still receive the love just because I exist means so much to me. And it took me so long to get here, because I thought that I had to do something. I thought that I had to be this. I had to be the baddest girl with the light skin, green eyes, long hair. You know, I thought I had to, you know, make sure that I was always looking good all the time, and knew how to cook, and knew how to, you know, work that, you know, when I needed to. But that's not all a woman is. It's not. And I love that I'm still in my 20s. And I figured that out before I got too old and too bitter, because that's not something I ever wanted to be, was bitter. But that is what leads me into my next key point, is that accountability. So with this newfound love, it's forcing me to be more accountable. It's forcing me to be like, okay, I might have to watch how I talk to this man sometimes, because my mouth is lethal. And I think I know that I have said some things to him that I haven't said to anybody or dare talk to like that. But I guess because a part of me still doesn't believe that somebody could love all of me. So in a way, by pushing them away, I'm like, well, I'm a monster. Like the Grinch. With the little girl. Get away from me. But in a way, man, I don't know, cause my man is like, yeah. yeah. I don't care about your little attitude. Yeah. I'm still happy. I still love you. He told me the other day, I hate and I love you. And I said, I hate and I love you too. Hey, that's the way the cookie crumbles, apparently. Because did I think that I would be meeting somebody that challenged me in a way that made me better and also made me question, like, is this like real? Like, am I really being challenged right now for love? That's crazy. Like, think about that. Like, this man loves me so much that he challenges me to be better and love better. Like, I don't know. Like, no other way that I know. I'm proud of how far I've came with love, but at the same time, I have a lot more further to go. And learning to love myself, right? With a partner, with someone in my life. Because oftentimes I will dive into the relationship and forget about my dreams, forget about my goals, forget about anything that I had planned for my life when I meet somebody, because he's telling me his goals, he's telling me his dreams, he's telling me his plans for life, and I'm just like, okay, let's do it. I'm with you. I'll help you reach those goals. Forget about my goals. Let's worry about your goals. Let's get you to where you're going. Instead of being like, I can love me, focus on me, get me to where I'm going, and still be loved by somebody, and still be treated like I matter to them. Okay, I'll take that. And I thank God for it every day. I truly, truly do. And I'm not boasting, I'm not bragging, I'm just simply saying that I never thought that I'd find somebody this soon, let's just say, because I knew that I'd find somebody to love, but I just really thought it'd be like in my 40s or 50s, like like I thought it was gonna take me a lot more maturing, but and who knows what the future holds. I can't confirm or deny what God has planned. All I know is whatever happens, I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be content. Life continues on. Even if it doesn't work out, I learned something. I learned how to love again. And I'm proud of that. I'm so proud of that, because honestly, I didn't realize how far the connection with love that I had gotten. Like, one of my favorite songs by Music Soul Child is Love. And as I get older, I think about the lyrics where he says, like, so many people use your name in vain. And for when I was young, I kind of felt like he was talking about God. And he could have been. But when you think about love, because God is love, you know. But when you think about love, you think about how people just tell you all willy-nilly, oh yeah, I love you. But you never know what version of love you're receiving. So you just, be cautious. Because someone's saying they love you. Let me tell you something. My mother taught me that love means legs open very easily. So sometimes people will tell you they love you just to get those legs open. Sometimes people will tell you they love you and mean they love you, but their version of love is not the same as yours. And I had to learn that as well. I had to truly learn that every person's version of love is not the same as mine. So I can't sit here and also fault anybody in my past, because maybe that's their version of love. But I feel like I found someone that I'm compatible with, that we share the same perspective about love, and I'm willing to grow with them as they are with me. And so yeah, just my opinion on love and learning to love again. And hey, leading with love, all that. I'm a Cancer, so we love, child. But so yeah, I've never given up on love, but at the same time, it's just the learning, the learning process. I'm telling you, I get shocked like often, constantly in this relationship, because it's like, what did I say? Did I say something wrong? Maybe I did. And then when I know I did, it's like, why did I do that? Am I pushing this man away again? But yeah. Again, I just wanted to get on here and talk with you guys about that, and just to give you guys an update also as to where I've been, and bring y'all some good news, because I know sometimes I be sounding all sad and dreary, but life's good. God is good all the time. And to recap what we spoke about today, with learning to love again, I had to realize that now I'm safe. I'm learning to be more receptive to love, and more open to love, and I'm also learning to be more accountable in this relationship, because though I may have thought I lost a good loving relationship in the past, I realized that I didn't put the effort that I thought I was putting into it either. So with this, I'm trying to be more accountable and recognize when I need to dial back, or recognize whenever I need to speak up about something, recognize when I don't need to say anything at all. But anyways, y'all make sure y'all keep tuning in to get an update as to what's going on. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Again, for me, this is just a way to record my healing journey, but I pray that I said something that can inspire you during yours. The healing process never ends. It is an ever-going, ever-changing experience, and we can help each other evolve through community. So keep your head up, and I'll see you next time. Peace, love, and healing. Bye, y'all.